Let's look at the markets, 10,200 plus. That's where the Nifty has ended. It's the first time ever that the markets have closed at that level. It has been a record high sort of a week, or record high sort of a last few days, and that continues to be the case. 10,230, 63, 64 rupees on the higher side, up about 0.6, 0.7. So that's essentially what the Nifty did. Let's also look at the mid-cap index. Let's also look at what's happening in the small cap space. So the mid-cap index initially did not do particularly well. It actually went into the red once the mid-cap space, once the market opened, and then probably recovered to end on the positive note. 0.6% for the Nifty. Let's just pull up the mid-cap space. I think it will give you a better sense of what's happening in the advanced decline, also the small cap space, and that should probably be slightly better. So if you look at the chart, it went down, went in the red, and then ended up about 0.3, 0.4%. Similar was the case with the small cap space as well. So that's the mid cap space for you, and that's the small cap space. Vivek is now joining us. Vivek, in 60 seconds, tell us what was the market action, which stocks were in focus today?
Well, Pankaj, it's the bulls aren't really letting go, and if you're looking at the markets, 10,200, has been the peak that has actually been climbed by the Nifty today. It's actually been aided by the fact that the metal index continues to outperform, and given the fact that there have been curbs on as far as China's output is concerned, metal prices globally are continuing to rally. All of this is making the street believe that metal company numbers this quarter is going to be exceptionally good. So the Nifty metal index was the top sectoral gainer today. Almost 14 out of the last 15 constituents actually surged in trade. One more sector which was the dark horse and which actually shined quite a bit during the session today was the pharma pack. So now if you're looking at some of the names like a Sun Pharma, even a Dr. Reddy's, all of this actually managed to close quite high today during the session, and Sun Pharma especially saw an extended or a sharp rallying as far as the last half hour of trade was concerned. The broader markets were quite muted compared to the benchmarks. The Nifty, of course, closed at a record high. The Nifty Bank, Nifty Mid Cap and Nifty Small Cap, all of them are still close to the record high, but didn't quite manage to go ahead and surmount that particular meek. Now, if you're looking at some of the stocks, Radico Khaitan, hitting the upper circuit. Bajaj Finance lowers closed quite low on the back of lower numbers, and telecom stocks continue to shine. In fact, Bharti Airtel at a fresh 4-year high.